Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day. I'm hanging out playing some Brawl on Arena. Currently, Reidane is the general I'm playing, mono white. Uh, Reidane, God of the Worthies, a 3 drop, 1 white, 2 colorless pips for 2/3 flying vigilant creature. Okay, that's not bad. Snow lands your opponent's control into the battlefield tapped. Kind of relevant in current meta. There's quite a bit of snow lands floating around. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast with 4 or more, with value 4 greater, cost 2 more. Okay, that's a tax. Or you can cast it for a 4-drop artifact, legendary, that says if a source an opponent controls would deal damage to you or permanent you control, prevent 1 of that damage. Okay, that's good. Makes combat math difficult. Whenever another permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell unless they pay 1. So this is, it's good. So if I've gone wide and I play this, I play it on the artifact side to make combat math more difficult. Or if I just want to get aggressive, I play it as a creature. You could definitely play this in regular commander. Let me come off. That's the deck. I won't go over it in detail, but you can have a look. You can play that in EDH depending on your play group. You can build a stacks build. You can build a Voltron build. You can do all kinds of things with this in regular commander. So definitely something to check out. But it is mono white, and it has those mono white deficiencies. Everybody complains about its card draw. This is the deck. I won't specifically go into detail on the deck list. Is this the final version? Kind of close in the current Brawl meta. I don't know about Leonin War Leader. That might be a card I would opt out. So that's the deck. Let's play some games. What do you think? So mono white. Currently in Brawl, I don't think monocolored decks are disadvantaged too much, because it can definitely be linear and focused. You know, you're playing a 60 card limited format. Limited meaning your card pool is limited to the current standard. This is slow, but we'll keep this. Really, turn 3, 4, 5, and 6 is what's here. Intrepid Adversary is not what I'm going to play. I mean, I could and get a bit aggressive, but he is playing black-white deck and is most likely running a bunch of removal. I'd rather him try to remove my commander. And that there is probably a removal spell. So let's see what he has. He or she. Tokaro. Oh, he plays his adversary. Okay. That's interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and play this. Am I going to loot? I would have looted there. He conceded. I mean, it's frustrating because you don't get to play out your deck. But I mean, he's playing a black-white deck. I'm assuming he's running tons of removal. For him to concede immediately on turn 4 or turn 3, whatever turn that was. Well, turn 4 for me, I guess. Yes, this grows by 1 each turn, but I have to keep developing my board. I'm sure he's got removal for this. I would have looted this. I think I do get to loot. When it enters the battlefield, learn. And if I don't learn, which I don't, I get to chuck a card and draw a card. So I'd probably most likely pitch this, just because it's 6 mana and I have other good plays. I mean, it's a 5/5 flyer, but this is another card I might consider changing out in the deck. It gives your creatures indestructible when they attack. allows you to be aggressive, but if there was another card, what do we get? What do we get? It allows you, if there's another card that's more relevant for this deck, something that comes out would definitely swap that angel out. Reidane is another one there that I thought about swapping out. Life gain matters for me. I do have the enchantment. What is it? The Paladin enchantment? Anyways, whichever one allows you to put a +1/+1 counter on when you gain life on a target creature. So life gain does matter for me, but it's not uber important. There's Reidane that I was talking about. This is a keep. This is a keep. Although I guess one problem with this deck, I wouldn't say problem, but there's not too many turn 1, turn 2. Well, turn 2 there's enough, but not that many turn 1 plays. Maybe about 3, 4 in this deck. Excuse me. Okay, opponent, you're going first. What you got? We're playing Brawl's aggro, flying haste. Okay. My general, his general kind of bang into each other. If a spell would deal damage to you or another permanent you control, prevent that damage. Okay, I'm not dealing damage through spells. If a spell would deal damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, it deals that much +1. Okay. Interesting. Come on, opponent. Guys, if you're... Hopefully, I mean, it could be anything. Maybe he's has... We'll keep this. Maybe he has internet issues or whatever, but you shouldn't take that long to figure out whether you're gonna keep or play or whatever. Maybe he was distracted. I'll give him a pass. Give them a pass. Alright, so go fetch a land or foretell this. I think keeping my mana flowing is better. So the question is Nadar, General, or Elite Spellbinder? Well, he went and played his commander. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and rid him of his commander. Let's see that in a little bit. Not just yet, friend. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play a Reidane here next. Obviously, it depends on what he plays, but... Okay. Yeah, I think Reidane in order. Or... What I'm pondering is passing the turn, having him play a land, attack with his general, I flash this in and block, and then he's gonna... It'll take a while for him to recast his general. So let's do that. I'm at 25 life. I'm not afraid of 1 point of damage from this thing. Let's see if he smells something cooking in the kitchen over here. I'm hoping he's a true Boros player, plays the land, throws down his general, and swings to get a land. He did. He did. Are you going to be greedy? Come on. Come on, do it. Come on. You know you want to. There you go. Okay. And now he's going to be aggressive and swing. Oh. Well. Fine. He smelt something in the kitchen. And he didn't attack, which is odd, I guess. So, I have 5 mana. He's playing Boros, so I want the math to be difficult. I want him to pay extra to target my stuff, so let's see what happens. This way I get to keep cards in my hand too. 5 mana. This is 6. So I can play a Leonin and a Luminar Aspirant and give this +1/+1 counter. I can do the same. Okay, play these two. Take a look at his hand. I mean, this deck has a lot of options, I guess. Again, playing this early and taking a look at your opponent's hand so you can kind of craft your plays is important. This is also great. Nadar, as a mono white build, if you're playing a very casual sort of commander group, Nadar would be one general that I play and just do maybe a Voltron. And have him come out. The problem with Voltron decks is that you typically are very linear, and if you lose a creature, you're done because your whole deck is like equipment. You can go wide, obviously. You have 100 cards. What do we got going on here? He's trying to kill my dude. Okay. The math still doesn't work out for you. You need another piece of removal if you're going to think you're going to get rid of my protector here. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and pay this. I'll pay the life. I want to see what he has. Ooh, pacifism. Bunch of tricks is what he's got, is what he's playing with. Alright. Let me go ahead and play this. Scry one. Ooh, that's not a bad card. I can pump this up every turn. So he has a lot of, what's this? Choose one. Creatures you control get +1/+1 to the end of turn. Okay. This spell deals 5 damage to target attacking a creature. Okay. Yeah, I'll block here. No blocks there. This trades, unless he's got another trick. Deals 1 damage to each creature. If it was kicked, it deals 2. So he can do this to save his general. Or that. That's true. Oh, this is becoming taxing over here. So 4, I would like another land. It would be nice. But that's not going to happen. So let's do this. Not attack with the paladin because this will kill it. Put in, well, no, 5 damage still. And we'll put a counter on my angel. And now what you gonna do? What's your trick? He's most likely going to play this pacifism here. Tap out. No attacks. You see how important it was to look at your opponent's hands? So when you're crafting your decks, the ability to look at your opponent's hand and expose it is important. You can avoid bad plays. Okay, so he kills the aspirant there. Now he can't play the pacifism. Now this dies if he attacks. He does attack with both. The question is, do I trade here? I think the answer is yes. Now he may have, I mean, he can play this, but whatever. He may have had another trick there. I would have pacified my guy there. He still has this. Deal 5 points of damage. I don't have a card to loot, unfortunately. So this prevents 1 damage. 5, this still kills it. So I have to wait for this. Put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then this doesn't kill it. His general costs 7 now to play. He may be inclined to pacify this now. Which, you know, I would too. Now I can attack with the Selfless Paladin. Yeah, I'll take 4. Ooh, that's pretty good. But before we do that, let's go ahead and attack. We'll put a counter on him. Let's just create a blocker. This is removal. Do I want to remove this? Sure. Let's just get rid of that now. I can go ahead and reanimate this too if I wanted to. But I won't. I think I'll put some counters on my Crawling Barons. End of turn. Now this doesn't kill my Paladin. I don't think he factored that in. I mean, multiple blocks will kill my Paladin. But, oh, okay. Let's put counters here. Go get a land. This Farmhand is a great card. It's a great white ram spell. Okay. This will have 4 counters. You know what? Let's animate this. Not you. I'm going to put my counter here. I'm going to put a +1/+1 counter here. Now you can block. No blocks? Okay. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable now in the situation that I'm in. Because I have a lot of attacking power here. Although, these 2 creatures here are not very good for me. Do I have enough to put counters? No. So I can animate this and attack with this, and I think the Crawling Barons next turn. Can I? 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I need a land. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Blue Jay. This sword is nice. And I usually play it on the sword side. You can play it on the god side, it's fine. Simply because when this dies, it can come back to my hand. So we'll animate this guy. We'll attack here and here. I'll put the counter on the Faceless Haven. Venture into the dungeon. This is lethal, by the way. I don't know if you've calculated the damage there, but that's 13 damage. Okay, counter that spell. Unless you pay 1, you want to sack that? Sure. 4 points of damage. Doesn't die. Oops, yeah, oops is right. Nice, he says. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Now this will come back to my hand because of the sword. So sword says equipped creature has +2/+0 and vigilance. Whenever it dies, return to the owner's hand. So I will return that to my hand. He's at 4 life. I'd love to be able to get rid of this. Good game, he says. Okay. I guess he just decided it was done. I mean, I could have attacked, I think, with both of these now. And these guys. I would have taken... I wouldn't have blocked there. I admit, enough life. I guess it would have been 2, 1, none. That's 3 and 3. 6 points of damage I would have taken. So that's the game. That was nice. Boros. The problem with playing a mono white strategy is you're really winning with creatures and a wide board. But the problem with that is a lot of decks run creature removal. Boros runs creature removal, so does Mono Black or Orzhov. Tons of creature removal in this set, so, or in play. So if your build is creatures, you have to diversify a bit to be able to get around removal. For instance, that equipment that I had allowed me for 4 mana, so 2 to cast, 2 to equip. Not worry about my creature dying. It allows my creature to come back to hand, which is pretty good, because that paladin there, he allows me to venture into the dungeon, which is not a bad thing to do. So, turn 2, go get a land or develop my mana. I think getting a land is more important. So, I mean, I did get a land in Crawling Barrens there. So you could argue maybe a better play was to do this and then follow up with the farmhand. Sure. Why someone would want to waste a removal spell on a farmhand is beyond me. This thing gains life when creatures come into play. Also, when it dies, I could bring it back. This thing flashes in. 3/4. Let's go ahead and offer a trade. Will he take it? Yes. So I get to replay that from my yard if I'd like, but not at the moment. I'll flash this in at EOT. Black White Orzhov. Liesa, whatever her name is. This is a good card. I built her in Paper EDH. Oh, I forgot to flash this in. Yes. That was pretty poor of me. So, let's go ahead and play this, my commander, and leave this up. End of turn. This time I can't forget to play it. What does this say? Whenever it dies, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and take action. Decline. So now I'll go ahead and destroy this. This is non-token, non-land. I won't attack, just so I can block this token I just created. Most likely he'll replay his general or not. How big is this thing? 6. 6 mana. 4 or less. I'm gonna nab that replicating ring, I guess. Which one to go into the opponent's hand? And where's the other one go? Enters the battlefield. You may search your library for exactly 2 cards with different names. You reveal those. Opponent chooses one, puts a chosen card into hand, and the other into your graveyard and shuffle. Oh, you can have that card, I guess. Ooh, this ain't bad. So, what do I do? I don't... If I wait for this... Let's see. If I wait for this, this goes back to his hand. I don't want that to happen. Because he'll recast it on his next turn, I believe. 7 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It doesn't matter if I remove this. He's still going to be able to recast it. So let's go ahead and just destroy all creatures. I will recast this. So now he can choose to play his commander or this enchantment, giving him a angel. Whenever an angel dies, you know what? Let's get rid of this. It's really the only thing I can target. I can start growing crawling barrens or play this. No attacks. If I get a land now, I guess it would have been better to hold this back in hand and represent some trickery. This ain't bad. No attacks. So he needs removal for this thing. What's this do? Enters the battlefield. It's day or night. Search for something. Let's go search for 4 more life I need. Need a creature to die, I guess. Do I have 4 mana? I do have 4 mana. Submit. We'll go get this. Didn't I just talk about that? This card. So hopefully he has removal. 6. Let's go ahead and attack with this. He needs a double block if he wants to remove it. I will kill his general. Okay. And I'm forced to sacrifice a creature. This comes back to my hand. I'll sacrifice this thing. Oh, it's exiled. Oh, jeez. I forgot about that. That's why I built Lisa in the first place in Paper Commander, because when things die, they get exiled. So this sword doesn't work the way I want it to. It does not work the way I would like it to. So yeah, I would have snap blocked there. He has enough mana to recast his commander, and it's looking like I'm in trouble here because I'm top decking. He's got 3 cards in hand, so let's go ahead and put this here. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on all my stuff. I'll present some aggro. This will go back to my command zone. It's my general, so yeah, resolve. I just want his commander off the field. I do need a creature in play. Again, it's still not looking good for me. He has 3 cards to my 0. And it looks like I'm in trouble. Yeah, no blocks. Making that mistake on this angel was huge for me. So we'll go ahead and put a token into play. I will put this on here. So if I attack, tough enough to recast my general. He blocks here. No attacks, okay. First strike would be nice. That'd be fantastic. Well, isn't that just peachy? What's he going for? The sword? Yeah, sword's a good target. Yeah, this game does not look good for me. Let's see. Put some counters, decline. I'll block here for a trade. Okay, neat trick. I was done the minute I made a mistake here. I forgot that they get exiled when they die. So my little plan with the artifact here, Halavar, actually the Sword of the Realms, didn't work out so well. So I can make this a 6/6, it doesn't matter. I did make his commander cost a bunch of mana, 11. Okay, let's animate this twice. And we will block. What are we going to block? Block here and here. But it don't matter. It don't matter. That's sad. I'm sad. I could have played that much better. Yeah, I wouldn't have blocked. I would have been aggressive there. Knowing, or remembering, I should say, that my creature got exiled. I probably would have made for a different game. Would have forced him to have removal. But I'm playing white-black. He's going to have tons of removal in his deck. So it's not the greatest for me either way. This requires 1 mana. I'm on the draw. I'll keep. Aspirant, 2 pieces of removal, Selfless Paladin, and Righteous Valkyrie. Keep. I'm playing Coma. Here's my mana. The question is, do I play the Aspirant on turn 2? Sure, why not? Why not? Give itself a counter. Don't tell me you have a counter. No? Okay. So this can become problematic on its own. It's going to attack for 3 on my next turn. Nothing, eh? Well, I'm going to go ahead and play this Paladin. Venture into the dungeon. And he's going to concede, I guess. Another quick concede. You're playing blue-green. You should have tons of interaction for me. Oh well. I'll take the win. So, let's go ahead and play another one. I don't know why people concede at that point. They have a full grip of cards. They must have something in their deck to interact with me. I mean, I was swinging for 6 points of damage. What card did I get? Nothing interesting. Yeah, I think I would have played Reidane on my next turn. Oh, someone's trying to get a hold of me. Oh, somebody wants to play some Overwatch tonight. Gotta brush up on those skills. Overwatch is fun. Anyone who plays that game. Problem with that is it's a way to release frustration and gain frustration. Ooh, I go first. Turn 1, turn 2. No land. I can foretell this, foretell that. Let's risk it. Keep it. Paladin class. Nice. I got a land. That's actually pretty good. On my next turn, I will just Paladin class and attack for 4/4. That's a decent amount of pressure for my opponent. Okay. Let's swing for 4. Chump? No chump. He needs these guys for mana, I'm assuming. That's why I need to get rid of it as soon as I can. Okay, rally the troops. Rally the ranks. Humans. What a surprise that he said humans. I did not get a land, which is kind of not the greatest for me. But I am come across with lots of pressure. His general is now out of play. And he's going to destroy my aspirant there. Fair. That is fair. I think my general is what needs to come out. I am sorely lacking lands now. If he drops a land on his general, I'm in a bit of trouble. I have no removal. And he's got all the removal. Let's just go ahead and do this. Take action. So, decline. If this dies, I get my general back. That's a decent amount of pressure, I think. Now I could have done the Valkyrie first, then this. Maybe would have been a better play. Wow. Okay. Friend. Again, I should have done the Valkyrie first, but I really want to put pressure on my life total. How many pieces of removal does he have? Apparently many pieces of removal. I'm going to go ahead and play this. Foretell this. All my angels came out to play now. 8 points of damage. I mean, he could swing for some heavy damage here, but let's see what he has. Okay. Oof. Oof. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Good game, he says. Yeah, good game indeed. Yeah, that was lethal on the swing back. I would have gained 8 life, which would have been nice. And then I would have won the game. No need to even play this. So let's see, how much time? 40 minutes. Oh, geez. Okay, let's end this video here. That's a bit much. I don't like doing videos that are over half an hour. I think it's too long. I don't think I'm that entertaining to keep people engaged in my games. What do you guys think? Anyways, let's have a look. One final look at the deck while we close off this video. It's fun. I do have some angels in here for kind of an angel sub theme. Certainly this deck can use some adjustments. Has a few cards, I guess. Maybe the Guardian. Maybe where is he? Like I said, no, he's over here in the 4 slot. Leon and War Leader could potentially be swapped out. Yeah, I only have 3 1-drops to play, so my early game is a bit lackluster, but a decent curve, I would imagine. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any suggestions, let me know, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Ciao.